Many times I'm asked, what are the benefits of becoming a coaching client? Just as a professional sports player has a coach to work on technical and psychological aspects of their performance, writers should take a structured and disciplined approach to personal development and betterment. A writer's coach is a person that works in partnership with an individual to help them reach their potential across all facets of their chosen profession. A writer's coach assumes that the client has the knowledge within themselves to make improvements. Thus, the coach works more as a facilitator than as a counselor. There are a variety of reasons a writer may seek out a writer's coach's services: improved self-confidence, different perspectives, heightened self-awareness, creating a balanced life, foster better relationships, achieve goals, and most importantly, find happiness. True happiness is somewhat of a mystical experience, and for the most people, it's hard to imagine a life that is forever happy. At the end of the day, happiness is intrinsic. It is a feeling that is unique to the way you feel inside. By defining writing goals, creating balance, and committing to a better version of yourself with the aid of a writer's coach, you open the prospect of finding happiness. Hi, this is John at The Missing Reel. Here on YouTube, we would like you to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks. Hi, this is John at The Missing Reel. And I'd like to take a moment here and talk about the 3 pillars of good storytelling: theme, story, and plot, and how we can look at them in a step-by-step way. The 3 pillars of good storytelling, theme, story, and plot, each add something more to the telling of your story. So let's develop theme. This is the first pillar. The theme of a story can be conveyed using characters, setting, dialogue, plot, or a combination of all these elements. Theme must remain constant throughout your story and must be touched on constantly. Story is an emotionally connected series of events. Developing story, the second pillar of good storytelling. The question, what is your story about, lends itself to a brief description of these emotionally connected events. Story is not plot. Think of story as your 3-sentence logline. Plot is the sequence of connected events that make up the screenplay, which builds to a climax and ends in a resolution. Developing plot, the third pillar of good storytelling. Plot is not a series of random incidents. Plot is an incredibly complex thing. Much more than a this happens and this happens, plot brings the disparate story and theme elements together in a coherent form. Now let's talk a bit about being an aspiring writer. There's a big problem with the term aspiring writer. A writer is never an aspiring writer. You're either a writer or you're not. Writers, like all artists, are constantly practicing. Practicing never stops. There is never a special magical destination writers get to where everything gets greenlit and there's no rejection anymore. Writing is hard work. It has always been hard work, and you as a writer are always practicing. Writing is one of those things you have to actually do. You must write. Writers must write. There is no big secret about being a successful writer. You must write. That's it. It doesn't matter what you are writing, how much money you are earning from it, who you show your pages to, or even if you keep those pages to yourself. We are just writers. As long as we write and keep writing. Another thing is, you do not need permission to be a writer. I spent a lot of time waiting for someone to validate me as a writer. I thought I needed someone to pick me, an agent, a producer, a publisher, filmmakers, my peers. When I wrote I was a writer, you do not need permission to write a screenplay, a novel, short story, nonfiction, anything. Hell, you don't even need permission to make a film or publish a book. All you need is an idea and a plan. I'm not saying doing these things is easy. It's all hard. And you just do not need anyone's permission.